A mysterious ninja jumps out from the shadows and surprises us all. Fairy Tail fans have good reason to be excited, and a recently released Switch game is getting physical. Hell, that's not even the biggest news of the week. Hello everyone and welcome to I Dream of Indie Games. My name is Old Gamer Joe here with the biggest indie game news from the week that was August 5th through the 9th of 2024, because we're crazy enough to make a news show dedicated to indies, just like we made a channel dedicated to indies. As always, we can't do it without you, so be sure to like and subscribe or head over to patreon.com/idreamofindiegames, where you can gain Discord access and so much more while supporting indie visibility. We also stream Tuesdays and Thursdays here and at twitch.tv/idreamofindiegames. So thank you so much for all that you do for independent content. Alright, let's get right into things, folks. Now, I definitely don't have much in common with ninjas. If you couldn't tell, I'm quite loud, which means I have no stealth skills whatsoever. But I do love video games based on ninjas or that have ninjas in them. Well, good news for me then, a single player and co-op demo of Shadow of the Ninja Reborn is available now, with pre-orders available on Xbox and Switch. In Games will launch this retro title on August 29th, while also offering a digital deluxe edition which will include the soundtrack. This update to the 8-bit original will feature tons of shuriken tossing action and even more weapons that weren't featured in the NES original. 5 stages have been recreated with a brand new bonus 6th stage, and with awesome new visuals coming from the same folks that did the original game and an epic soundtrack, I for one can't wait to get my hands on this one. Hey Fairy Tail fans, good news for you. 2 new games have been announced as part of the Kodansha Creators Lab. Dubbing this project Fairy Tail Indie Game Guild, the releases will be Fairy Tail Dungeons and Fairy Tail Beach Volleyball Havoc. Even better, they both have release dates of August 26th and September 16th respectively. Dungeons will be a deck-building roguelite title that will offer 5 different playable characters such as Lucy and Natsu, with all of them playing differently from one another. The goal of the game will be to gather cards while taking down monsters and progressing further into dungeons. Beach Volleyball Battle, on the other hand, will allow for up to 4 players and offer arcade-style volleyball action with over 100 different magic abilities and 32 characters to choose from. I've honestly enjoyed a lot of retro volleyball games in the past, so that one excites me a little bit more. Either way, plenty for you Fairy Tail fans out there to look forward to. For you physical collectors out there, this one's for you. Fireshine Games brings you good news. Teaming up with a 2D Boy, you can nab yourself a physical edition of World of Goo 2 on Switch, October 29th. A long overdue sequel that was just recently released, World of Goo 2 will have you creating links, bridges, and towers while unlocking new goo through 60 different levels of brain-bending, puzzle-solving goodness. So if this happens to be a game that you are looking forward to playing, and you prefer physical copies of your titles, this should be music to your ears. Publisher CobraTekku Games has unearthed 2 new indie titles that they will be releasing. Kyo will be coming to us from Pixel Rats, and The Edge of Allegoria will be brought to us by Button Factory Games, and they both look awesome. Kyo is a stealth game with great pixelated visuals, and seems to follow the story of an evil corporation known as Bunny Corps. Animals have been pulled from their homes, and now Kyo must put an end to this madness. The game will also feature a wide assortment of puzzles. It looks to release next year on PC and Switch. The Edge of Allegoria, on the other hand, is a turn-based RPG with a wonderful sense of humor. It looks like it will be a bit more on the violent side, too. The wait will be less painful for that one, as it's going to launch by the end of this year on Steam. Get ready for a new DLC pack, Cult of the Lamb fans. The Pilgrim Pack is coming on August 12th, coinciding with a free update called Unholy Alliance. Just what does the Pilgrim Pack offer? How about a new storyline, more quests, more forms, and more outfits? Traverse the old faith, but beware! Dangerous creatures lurk around every corner. For the first time, play as the GOAT in local co-op and take down dungeons. The Unholy Alliance update alongside the Pilgrim Pack should keep fans of the game busy for some time. Always great to see an indie release continue to get support after launch. Coming to PlayStation, Switch, Xbox, and the Microsoft Store is Mangavania 2, which will launch at $4.99 USD. That's a pretty good deal. Take control of Yuhiko, the ninja, as you battle your way through dungeons and nasty creatures on a quest to find a cure for a loved one. Combat looks fast and fun with boss encounters as well. Want to really test your skills? Try out the speedrun mode. The game will be available on August 21st, and there are even further discounts available if you purchase before then. So go Ninja, go Ninja, go! The PLAYISM game show just took place. That sounds like The Price is Right or something, but no. PLAYISM was just showing off a bunch of games, and we got a look at what's ahead from the Japanese publisher. Games revealed included Nitro Express, a 2D action game, Homura Jaime, a third-person action title, Valkyria Phantasm, which features characters from the Toho project, Outrider Mako, another 2D action game, and The Exit 8, a mysterious walking simulator. Many of these games are looking really awesome, so be sure to check out the full show using our link in the description box below. Both the developer and publisher have been teasing something new for Blasphemous, with many believing that last year's sequel, Blasphemous 2, will be getting some new DLC. A cryptic trailer was shown on Team 17's X account warning us to praise the miracle, fall 2024. Blasphemous and its sequel are very well loved in our community and beyond, which means that excitement is certainly in the air around what this DLC will actually end up being. Either way, more Blasphemous is certainly a good thing. Did you know that Billy and Jimmy Lee were heading to River City Girls in a new DLC? Well, now you do. Play as the iconic brothers, who will of course come equipped with their iconic moves. The characters can be used in the story mode of River City Girls 2, and will have new voiceovers, a new dojo master, along with a rap song? Yes, a rap song. This looks like a fun little crossover, and I happen to love the River City Girls franchise, so it's a good reason for me to jump back in. But there is no release date just yet. So it was a busy week on the channel as usual, and we have a ton of content live right now for you to enjoy, including a brand new episode of upcoming indie games. There were 18 amazing indie game releases this week, so please be sure to check that video out if you missed any of them. And remember, Patreon members will always get that show early and ad and sponsor free. And I'm getting better at the early part, like 2-3 days sometimes, so consider heading over to Patreon and supporting us there. Our review of the brutally difficult 2D platformer Volgar 2 from Ophidian Mind is also live now, along with reviews for Creatures of Ava, One Button Bosses, Cat Quest 3, and Deathbound, a new Souls-like. So yeah, clearly we've been working overtime, and there's even another review going live today, which I can't mention at this time, but check the channel, it might even be there right now, if not, it will be there very shortly. But links to everything are in the description box below, and we thank you so much for supporting independent content. You have an amazing weekend now. I'll see you on the channel next week.